Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, where we share stories that ignite your spirit and inspire you to chase your dreams. Today, August 31st, 2025, we're diving into an extraordinary story that's making headlines around the world. It's about Malala Yousafzai, a young woman who survived an attack to become a global symbol of courage and hope. Her fight for education is changing lives, and today we'll explore her journey in a 15-minute story that'll leave you inspired. Grab a comfy seat and let's get started. Picture a beautiful valley in Pakistan called Swat. It's 2009, and a 12-year-old girl named Malala Yousafzai lives here with her family. She loves school, reading books, solving math problems, and dreaming of becoming a doctor. But in Swat, things were changing. A group called the Taliban took control, and they banned girls from going to school. Can you imagine? A place where learning, something so basic, was taken away just because you're a girl? Malala refused to stay silent. Even as a child, she spoke out. She wrote a blog for the BBC, using a fake name, sharing what life was like under the Taliban. Her words were powerful, shining a light on the injustice. She said, "Education is our right, and no one can take it away." Her courage made her a target, but it also made her a voice for millions. On October 9th, 2012, Malala's life changed forever. She was 15, riding a school bus home with her friends. A man boarded the bus, asked for Malala by name, and shot her in the head. The attack was meant to silence her, to stop her fight for girls' education. The world held its breath as Malala was rushed to a hospital in Pakistan, then flown to England for emergency surgery. Doctors weren't sure she'd survive. But Malala is no ordinary person. Against all odds, she woke up. She couldn't speak at first, but her determination burned bright. She spent months recovering, learning to walk and talk again. Instead of hiding, she decided to fight even harder. She said, "They thought a bullet would silence me, but they failed. Weakness, fear, and hopelessness died. Strength, power, and courage were born." By 2013, Malala was back, stronger than ever. At just 16, she spoke at the United Nations, calling for every child's right to education. Her speech moved the world. She said, "One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world." Those words echoed everywhere, inspiring millions. In 2014, at age 17, she became the youngest person ever to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Can you believe that? A teenager standing tall against fear, changing history? Malala didn't stop there. She started the Malala Fund, a global organization that works to get girls into school. From Pakistan to Nigeria, from Syria to Bangladesh, her fund has helped thousands of girls learn, dream, and lead. She went to college at Oxford University, studied hard, and kept speaking out. Even when people criticized her or said she was too young, she stayed focused. Her message was clear: education is power, and no one should be denied it. Fast forward to today, August 31st, 2025. Malala, now 28, is still fighting. Just this week, news broke about her latest campaign with the Malala Fund, pushing for education in war-torn areas. She's working with world leaders to fund schools for girls in places like Afghanistan, where education is under attack again. She's also using technology, launching online learning platforms to reach girls who can't go to school. One story from her campaign stands out: a 14-year-old girl in a refugee camp, learning to read because of Malala's work. That girl now dreams of becoming a teacher. Malala's life isn't easy. She still faces threats, lives far from home, and carries the weight of being a global icon. But she keeps going. She says, "I tell my story not because it's unique, but because it's not. It's the story of millions of girls." Her courage reminds us that one person can spark a movement. Let's take a moment to soak this in. Malala was just a girl who loved school, like so many of you watching. She faced fear, pain, and danger, but she turned it into strength. Her story isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about taking a stand, no matter how big the challenge. She shows us that courage isn't about being fearless, it's about acting even when you're scared. And her fight for education? It's a reminder that knowledge is a superpower we all can claim. Think about this. Malala's work has helped over 100,000 girls go to school in the past decade. That's 100,000 dreams, 100,000 futures. In Pakistan, her advocacy led to laws protecting girls' education. In Nigeria, her fund built safe schools for girls escaping violence. As we close out this 15-minute journey, let her words sink in. We realize the importance of our voices only when we are silenced. So use your voice, dream big, fight for what matters. Drop a comment below. What inspires you about Malala's story?